3:44 left in the first half. 23-6 Dogs.
It's 3rd down and 6. 3rd and 6 for Jacksonville at their own 38. And as Mark said, we are down to 3.5 minutes now left to go in the half. Dogs up 23-6. They've scored 3 touchdowns and kicked an extra point. We missed kicked a field goal. We missed an extra point. Here's Black rolling out to his left after taking the snap in the gun. Here's the throw downfield to Menifee, and double coverage down there by Bowman and Pope, and it goes incomplete. 4th down now for the Indians at their own 38.
And they really need to be sure to kick this ball, keep our offense from being on this end of the field. Of course, Surratt will put enough points as he can in the first half. Because this second half, I'm telling you, we're going to have some cramps. You know, it's just too hot of weather. Of course, they've been practicing in it, so, you know, maybe they're accustomed to it.
All right, it is 4th and 6, and Jacksonville is going to kick it from their own 38. And this will be our first punt of the ball game. Remember, they were going to try to kick it away earlier, but they had the bad snap, and he didn't get it off. So Carry-On will take a 14-yard drop this time. 14. First time he took a 12-yard drop. 14 stands back at his 24. Good snap this time. Gets it off in a hurry. Here's Bowman, and he's going to take it at the 27. Now going right to the 30. Now comes back left to the 35. 40. Some running room. 45. And out to midfield. Good return there by Michi Bowman.
You can tell we had a wall set up, and just maybe one guy kept that from going all the way to the house because we set our wall up, and he did what he's supposed to, come down that wall. When you set up a wall perfect, it is beautiful to watch that. When you got all these guys lined up out there, and there's just a running lane going down through there.
And speaking of that wall that our punt return formed that time, Darren Preston, who came to Carthage this year from Texas High, coached with Scott and Garrett Morgan up at Texas High. He is not only the co-defensive coordinator, he's the special teams coordinator. All right, the Dogs at their own 49. Here's Bogan shoots under center. Bogan shoots play action fake. He wants to throw it heavy pressure, throws it downfield for Pope, and it's going to be incomplete down at the 15-yard line. Pretty good coverage downfield by the Indians.
Yeah, and I think Bogan shoots at that point put not enough air to that ball. If he'd have floated that, it'd give him time to get up under. But you're right, the man was in front of him, and that's just good coverage right there.
All right, 2nd down and 10. 2nd and 10 for the Bulldogs at their own 49. 2:52 to play in the first half. And Dustin, we're going to go down to you here in just a second and see if you can get us an update on what it feels like down there and how much
cold front is.
how the players are holding up into this heat. 2nd down and 10 for the Dogs at their own 49. Down to 5 seconds on the play clock. Remember, we're out of timeouts. Here's a play action fake. Bogan shoots, going to throw it once again. Now here comes pressure. Throws it left, and it is incomplete, intended for Shannon there. Okay, down to you, Dustin.
Well, it's still hot and muggy. I mean, there's no wind blowing out here at all. I'm drinking just as much water as the players as well as the coaches. Dakota Hart, he's kind of having some problems, you know, cramping up a little bit there, hydrating him. He's missed a couple of plays there on the last 2 series, but other than that, I think we're doing all right. But, it is this turf, it gets probably 10 or 15 degrees hotter than what the temperature is, outside. But other than that, I think the offense is doing great. Jacksonville's defense really isn't that big. Their offensive line, a lot of big guys. The defense has really stepped it up back to the first drive. Got some big stops and some punts. So still got 2:44 left. And on 3rd down here, get a first down and go down here and score before halftime. I think we'll go in the locker room at a good point in the game.
3rd down and 10. Here's Bogan shoots in the gun, looking left. Now he's going to scramble. He throws flag on the play. It's caught down across the 35 by Shannon. He stopped at the 31, but there is a flag in the Carthage backfield.
There's a holding call, I'm thinking, unless there was illegal use of hands on one of them. But we're walking back like it's our fault. 2:34 left, first half. We're ahead, 23-6.
10-yard penalty. Repeat 3rd down.
So we shot ourselves in the foot on this one. Just don't make a mistake down here. Going in halftime if you have to. 23-6. Of course, Scott Surratt will try a fake punt on his own 16, trailing 20-7. So like he did in Henderson last year. So he's not scared to put it up.
3rd down and 20. 3rd and 20 now for the Dogs at their own 39. So obviously a pretty big hill to climb right here. 3rd and 20. Bogan shoots under center. Pipkin is the tailback. We've got 2 receivers to the left. Now Shannon goes motion right. Harris split out to the right. Here's Bogan shoot. Big drop. He's going to go with a screen. Here's Pipkin across midfield, 45, and he's across the 45-yard line to the 43. Going to be 2 yards shy of the first down after a pickup of 18 on that screen pass.
Well executed play right there. Got us good yardage. Got us we can make it run this one for a first down instead of pass. Good play all the way around there. Set up very well.
All right, we'll call that a gain of 17. And that will leave 4th down and just under 3 for the first down. 2:08 to play in the first half. Pipkin was knocked out of bounds, and so the clock is stopped. Play clock, we've still got plenty of time there. 15 on the play clock. Up to the line of scrimmage at the Jacksonville 44. 4th and 3 at the Indian 44. Here's Bogan shoots. 2-step drop, going with the lob down the near sideline for Pope, and he catches it, and there's a flag on the play. Great diving catch by Pope. That'll be a first down. If it hadn't been a first down, it'd be a flag against Jacksonville.
That was just a good play. He threw the ball up. The defender was watching Pope and was not watching the ball, and so Pope pulled up, and he let him run by him, and he dove and caught the ball. Good play on Pope's part for that play.
All right, now 1st and 10 for the Dogs. The chain slow and moving, but now they are. Referee had not signaled. First and 10 Dogs at the Jacksonville 19-yard line with 2:01 to play in the half. Carthage already up to 23-6. Bogan shoots under center. He's got Goree split out to the left, wing left. Here's handoff to Pipkin up the middle, 15, and stop short of the 10-yard line at about the 12, a gain of 7, 1:50 to go.
Good run on first down up the middle. Gives us an option now whether to pass or run. Keep the defense guessing. It's 1:42. The clock is running. We're ahead 23-6 here in the first half. I need some Henderson scores. Tatum, maybe Tenaha. They're started already now.
All right, now remember we had to use timeouts to avoid delay of game penalties, so we're out of timeouts. Clock still rolling, 1:23, 2nd and 3 at the the Indian 12-yard line. Here's a handoff, Pipkin left side, untouched into the end zone, touchdown, no flags on the play, 12-yard TD run, Pipkin.
There was a draw, and then when he got he went up the middle and he cut to the outside. There was nobody there. He just walked on into the end zone. Good offensive showing so far for the Carthage Bulldogs here. Starting with a young offense. A lot of sophomores in here, especially our quarterback. Our kicker has done well so far.
And Gonzalez, the sophomore kicker, will try to add point number 30. Tasker Shannon, the holder. Major Harris is the snapper. Good snap. Ball is fumbled on the snap. Here's Shannon going to try to run with it to his left, and he's going to be across the 10. Thought he might get loose there, but it just had 2:4 to go and not enough room over on the sideline. No good. 29-6 is the score, 1:15 to go in the half. Back right after this.
Since 1951, Pippin Motor Company has been serving you, the residents of Panola and surrounding counties. Hi, I'm Will Blackwell, and I want to personally invite you to buy your next newer pre-owned vehicle from us. Quality GM products, top dollar for trade-ins, low interest rates, large rebates, and a no-pressure sales experience. What better place to buy your next new or pre-owned vehicle? That's Pippin Motor Company across from Panola College, 693-6691, or on the web at pippinmotorcompany.com.
When it's time to grill in the backyard, you want to put your best foot forward. How do you do that? By shopping at Bill's Meat Market in Carthage. Bill has only the very best beef and pork, steaks cut to your liking, brisket, ribeye racks, tenderloins, and don't forget about that delicious sausage. All at Bill's Meat Market, Bill's Meat Market and Catering. 1317 West Panola. If you want that pat on the back for the best cooking in town, shop at Bill's in Carthage.
1:15 to play in the first half. A high snap there. Or actually, that's not right. It was a pretty good snap. He just fumbled it.
I think he kind of fumbled it and panicked
the
way he looked, and then tried to set it back down, and then the ball came loose, so he picked it up. And I guess what he's supposed to do is bootleg out, because Coach was telling him something about going the other way. So he's probably supposed to yell something out and bootleg out of there, and somebody's supposed to break out into a pass pattern. but it just didn't happen.
All right, so the lead is 29-6 with 1:15 to play in the first half, and Gonzalez will kick off. Boy, what a performance by the Bulldogs. Took the opening drive, they scored a touchdown. Jacksonville went right down the field, tied it up, and it's been all Carthage since then. Here's Gonzalez advancing on the ball, a high end-over-end kick, not real deep. They're going to take it at the 13, coming left to the 15, now right to the 20. Running room 30, 35, 40, 45, midfield, 45, 40, and knocked out of bounds. A big return there for the Indians, knocked out at the Carthage 40-yard line.
You know, over the years that we've been doing this radio broadcast for the Bull, and since Surratt's been here, if I thought that there was one weakness that we had over the last year is our kickoff team. You remember Tatum ran 2 or 3 back in one game. I mean, if that, and I don't know, they work them out. And if you watch Chalk Talk, are they going to have Chalk Talk Monday?
No, I'll tell you about that in a minute.
Okay, but they have a lane to fill, each one of them, and some of them will cheat over, and next thing you know, somebody gets loose.
All right, Chalk Talk, because I had someone at church ask me, when's Chalk Talk going to start? He's going to do what he normally does. He's going to wait to the Monday after Labor Day. So that'll be the Monday after the Chapel Hill game here in a couple of weeks. All right, Black is in the gun. 1:03, 63 seconds to play in the half. Here's Black on a quarterback draw up the middle to the 35 and is dropped at the 33. Remember, they've got all 3 timeouts remaining, and so they pick up about 7 yards there. They have yet to call a timeout, 50 seconds and counting.
They have plays already called. That was a quarterback draw. That's been pretty successful for them tonight. Penalties have hurt them tonight.
40 seconds and counting here in the first half. 2nd down and 3 for Jacksonville at our 33. Snap back to Black in the gun. Throws left, incomplete. That'll stop the clock. 31 seconds to go.
Well, you know, pressure will make water run uphill, and that's what they're doing to him, and he's releasing the ball too early. His man was wide open out there in the left flat, but he had already thrown the ball when the man made his cut, and he couldn't catch up with the ball.
So it's 3rd down and 3. 3rd and 3 for Jacksonville at the Bulldog 33. Carthage scored the first touchdown. Jacksonville came back, tied it up 6-6. All Dogs since then. Snap back to Black in the gun. Now he's being pressured. He's going to run with it up the middle. Has a first down, 25-20. Fumbles, ball on the ground at about the 20-yard line. Let's see who's got it. I think Jacksonville does, and they're going to have a first down.
And it bounced straight to their man. But that was Graves again on the tackle. Greg Graves, a junior. And he's starting to shine out there on defensive line. And there's a timeout on the field. This is KGAS. 29-6, Carthage leads. We'll be back after this.
At Citizens Bank in Carthage, we want you to not only feel like a customer, but like one of our extended family. Citizens Bank would like to help you build that dream home, buy a first home, or relocate to a larger residence. The friendly loan staff at Citizens Bank can make those dreams come true. Come by our Carthage location and speak to Sonia Hathorn about your options. Citizens Bank is an equal housing lender, member FDIC.
'Cause we stand for your success.
We've got 21 seconds left to play until halftime. Both bands will be performing. Be sure and stick around for that. Jerry will be describing the Jacksonville and the Carthage band. Carthage band a little bit bigger in numbers this year. Good to see that. And I hear they've got a really big freshman group in that high school band. All right, Jacksonville now with 1st and 10 at the Dog 20-yard line. They've still got 2 timeouts remaining, 21 seconds to play in the half. Black is in the gun. Low snap back to him. It rolls back to him. He picks it up, now being pressured, rolls to his left. He's still got the football across the 20 and hit hard, very hard at the 17-yard line, knocked out of bounds over there. Recovered nicely after that low snap.
By McCain. If I was the coach of Jacksonville, I said, look, don't lower your head and run into a defensive lineman. You know, step out of bounds right there. Could you get hurt, be out for the year?
All right, he picked up 2. He was knocked out of bounds, and that took 11 seconds off the clock, so now they've got only 10 seconds. And so now you're getting down to the fact the most important thing is not the number of timeouts left, but the number of plays you can run in 10 seconds. They've got time for probably, you'd think, for 2 at least. All right, Black is in the gun. Trips to the right, snap back to Black, looking right. Now